Good morning. We are live. We just saw the end of the Varsity Boys race, and we are less than 5 minutes away from the start of the Varsity Girls race. Today, I believe that Creekview is here at this meet, so we might see Naya Hernandez. I know Kaylee DuPont is not running today. She's off taking tests. Somebody should tell her never to let academics get in the way of her running. That's a joke, by the way. But I still think South Forsyth will do well. It'll be a great test for them to see how well they can do without Kaylee. It'll show a little bit of their depth. Also have Lambert here. If Creekview's here, they as a team are going to be very strong, so it'll be interesting to see if without Kaylee they can sneak one by South Forsyth. Got Varsity Boys running by, warming up for their race. Last week we had we saw Caroline Patterson running a little off her best time. She ended up having enough of a respiratory problem that she took a trip to the hospital and ambulance. She's okay, and she's actually running today. Talked with her mother a few minutes ago, who's understandably nervous. So I would presume she's not going to be running at 100% today. It's for those of you with competitive runners, you know how hard it is to call them off from running competitive times regardless of their condition, so we will see. Once again, we got Coach Wansley jogging by, demonstrating great form.
Figured out standing next to you is the best place to shoot pictures.
You think? That's not necessarily true.
A couple of great shots.
You know, that was a good, anytime you get the long views behind them, especially the lines, and this is kind of a nice place because you got the trees framing it. But you'll only get front runners, I think, at this point. So
Hopefully our kids will be right up there.
how'd Terry do today? Did he have a good run?
He had a PR.
He had a PR.
Yeah, 16,
Excellent.
40 something.
Good to see him back on his game.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Motivated this year.
The boys are looking really good this year, better than I think people are going to expect them to be. Lambert looked as good as you would expect them to be, though, and Forsyth Central looked really good too. They might come and want to be spoilers this year.
Yeah, we got a tough division with Milton being there.
Milton's going to be there. Milton's got two low sticks, definitely. I think one of them, their number 2, is a freshman too.
He's really good.
Yeah. So for boys, especially boys and girls, but boys especially, this region is unhinged.
I think next year, I think they are so good because there's nobody else.
That's what I hear. There's a
Graduating.
lot of people graduating after this year, so that should push South up quite a bit. And the girls are off. Race is underway, you guys. Looks like a little thinner field.
A lot of blues up front.
Of course, the girls on the right of us are probably not, have just figured out where the center is. And there's Caroline up front, South Forsyth running as a pack. Got the Coug from Mill Creek coming on hard, hoping for a win. And here you go, up close and personal. Okay.
We're looking for a chip.
All right, now that we know where we're going, we're gonna take a little different route. We're basically gonna show you the same viewing spots as we did for the boys' race, but I'm just going to take it a little more easy. So no surprise for Mill Creek taking it out early. We'll see if she's where she needs to be. She was probably a little disappointed. I know she likes matching with Kaylee DuPont, but that's the way the early season goes. And once again, at least early, I didn't see Creekview in the bunch. Looks like we're getting a little bigger crowd here for the girls' varsity race than there was at this point in the trail for the boys. Probably a lot of fans figured out that they actually hop out here. We are near the finish. Got out of their lawn chairs and are stepping up to the trail. Actually got some of the JV boys getting ready for their race, their upcoming race. Well, there's definitely Cherokee runners here, so we will see. Could be a race between Hernandez and Pettit up front here. Hello, Denise. Sorry, somebody just tuned into the live. I'm not calling you Denise. So Denise, the Pettit girl from Mill Creek is here, and I suspect Naya Hernandez is here, but I haven't seen. I've seen some of the Creekview runners getting ready for the JV race, but I haven't seen them in the hunt.
This is JV?
What's that?
You're coming in the JV team?
No, this is varsity girls. So Denise DuPont is getting her own private viewing of the race at this point, at least live. Hopefully other people will tune in later. Denise, suggestions and questions are welcome.
We don't need them. I'm going to by the place. Come through that little clearing, and then they'll be right over here. Yeah, probably where they'll be coming around. Yeah.
Okay, we still haven't popped back out and around. Facing the camera and where we'll see the first little bit of them in the distance here.
How you guys doing? Good. Yeah, we're with Sophia. Sophia down here, yes. I'm Scott. Also, hey, Glenn. Hey, Glenn.
You're welcome. Now all we need is some runners. I believe I see the bike, so we should be seeing some runners off in the distance. There we go. I think I see a couple of blue shirts up front. They're very spread out, so obviously this race has gone out hard. I would think that Cameron, and then if Naya's in the race, they would have a reason to cause that. Now the pack's coming through. So definitely going fast up front. Let's see what we got here.
Guys, you're coming up. Clear the course.
I'm gonna guess that's Cameron up front, but there is a pack of 4 more just behind her. She's starting to talk. They'll be coming through here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's okay. Everybody wanted to see that face.
It'll be the best part of your video.
Yeah, it will be. It will be the best part.
Wait, now I can jump in.
You're in. You don't even have to jump. You're in. Yeah, there's Cameron Pettit up front. Let's see, Chambly coming. Way to go, Caroline! And Caroline is looking strong. And then Ridiculous. South Forsyth just takes over. Way to go, South Forsyth! Way to go, Lisa! Okay, we need one more from... Oh, we got 2 more from South Forsyth. Oh, we got 6 now for South Forsyth. I think they're killing this.
Here comes the pack.
You got a pack right behind you, ladies. You look good, though. One of their mini freshmen. South Forsyth has like 7 freshmen that would all be varsity level runners this year. Nice job, South Forsyth. Way to go. So South Forsyth has the next pack. I think their next team could have probably won it. Is Ellen? Hey, is Ellen in varsity? She's still, yeah, that's okay. I just saw you cheering and was like, is she back?
She's present.
That's okay. Good deal. All right. Find our way to watch the finish here. Caroline looks very solid. Okay, gonna negotiate the big climb here. All right, Denise, you can tune in if I have a major trip and fall as well here while we're doing this. We'll see if we get any cameo appearances from coaches and whatnot while we're going over here. Always cool to see new faces. Saw the Chattahoochee girl up there. I don't know who she is.
Open the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick word about the schedule this morning. We are nearing the conclusion of
Hi, Joe.
the varsity girls. Our next race, JV boys, begin at 8:55.
Sorry, disappointing for you, Denise. I'm actually watching where I'm going instead of the screen, so I don't know how long ago you posted that, but it'd be a great deal more fun theatrics if I walked along looking at my screen. Hey, Dave.
No.
So I think it highly likely that South Forsyth is about to crush this even without their number 1 in the race. Cameron Pettit was running early like she came in ready to race this year. Doesn't look like the team behind her is necessarily all there, although it was hard to tell with South Forsyth taking up all the camera time up front.
There's a lot of running around for me back to back.
Got to pace yourself.
I know. Well, I chased my boy and then I chased my girl. So
Yeah.
one of each.
Got to be very strategic,
I
or
need-
very fit, or
I
both.
need to get a little more fit.
Yeah, that's.
Working on the fit. But well, I had knee surgery in the spring, so my problem is my knee. It doesn't like to run. All right, boys, you guys cheer for our girls.
So I follow you around because I know I'm always going to get the best pictures.
Same place. Caroline was doing good. I mean,
She did look good. Her dad thought she was 100%. Her mom was very worried. She looks like she's proving her dad right.
the girls run as a pack. I think that's a good thing.
They look really good up front. They look like they could win with a few of their this race with a few of their top 5 missing. And this is the training that makes them who they are. She is focused.
That's good on there. Do that.
So
Who's Savannah doing this year? How's Savannah doing this?
she's doing good. She just got started. She's excited to be in the heart of her degree studies now, so she's enjoying that. She's probably going to have a little slower start because she had a minor injury early in the season, so they're bringing her along a little slower and aren't going to run her the first couple of meets.
Oh, she did so well last year.
She did really well, yeah. She exceeded everybody's expectations. So for you guys that are viewing, I know Denise already knows this, but they'll be coming out of here. They're nearing the 3-mile mark, and then once they go by us, the finish is just over there by the tents off in the distance. Teams look good today.
They do.
Look at you trying to be all quiet. You know what? If nobody says anything, this is really not any good at all. So, questions and comments are welcome. The Lambert coach using his home field advantage here. So, I noticed that the Lambert coach needs somebody to drive him around. You guys are on your feet, man. This is the difference between real coaches. Actually, I was going to say also in fairness to him, I run where the Lambert kids are running, and he's out running with them. So, yeah, that's right. He is a neighbor.
He's in your neighborhood. He probably lives in the fancy area. You live in the fancy area.
I don't know what's the fancy area.
Where you live?
Wherever I live is the fancy area. So that's Coach Munn talking in the background. I know from experience that voice doesn't come through real clear. Let's see, now I feel like I've gone big time now, Joe, that you're watching on a separate screen. I now have 3 separate watchers. This is probably the biggest audience I have ever had. Forgive me if I tear up a little bit here. So, I might be overstating this a little bit, but it looked to me like the back 5 of South Forsyth could win this race. They certainly would have scored highly. Good morning, Joe. See, I know I'm getting better at this because I actually remember to look at the screen occasionally and see if anybody says anything. So the difficulty of a single loop course is that it's a little hard to get everywhere, so we have a little bit of a long pause before they come back this way. Obviously, we were seeing them before the first half, and now we're seeing them at the finish. But I do believe I see the lead bike, and I believe Cameron, it's kind of far off in the distance, is still holding on, but she's still got that back and forth right behind her. I don't think they realize they're getting close. That is exactly what's happening. Got Cameron cranking out front, and then you got 4. If they were realizing how close they were to the finish, they might try to be able to kick her down, but Caroline is right there with her dad leading the way. Looks like Caroline's strong. She obviously is better than last week. Oh, this is the Chattahoochee girl, I believe, that's up front now. So Cameron is back.
Come on, Caroline.
Chambly, that's her. Good job. All right, South Forsyth, you're at the fit. Go, you can kick now. Kick now, you're there. Cameron fell back a little bit, but she's still hanging on at the front. Lambert's first runner coming in. South Forsyth has 2 by. South Forsyth now has 3 by. Alisa, way to go. Finish strong. You're near the 3-mile mark. You can kick it. She doesn't need to, though. There's nobody behind or in front of her. We got some. Here we go. South Forsyth, South Forsyth. That is a strong win. Nice job, Sophia. Nice finish. You're there. Oh, and we got another South Forsyther just for pumping up everybody else's score. Finish strong. You're there. Nice race. Nice race. So South Forsyth now has 6 in. Looks like Alpharetta might have given him a challenge for that second top spot that I was looking for. Forsyth Central has a pack coming in. Johns Creek, excuse me, has a pack coming in. Come on, South Forsyth, finish strong. You're there, ladies. Come on, finish strong. So the interesting game to play this week is how many South Forsythers can you take off the top 5 from this week and still have a winning team? Okay, you South Forsyth watchers, you got somebody to talk to about their trail etiquette while the runners are going. Here comes 2 more, South Forsyth. Come on, ladies! It's right there. The finish is right around the corner. You're going to wish you kicked sooner when you see how close it is. Good job, South Forsyth.
Come on, Ashley! Come on! You got it! Go North Tube! Got a lap left.
I believe that's probably everybody. I'm going to start walking down towards the finish line. I'll keep recording as I walk so you guys can stay tuned in to see if I make a major fumble while I'm doing this. I'm not looking at the screen, so I'm not pointing in the right direction. Well, there you go.
Nice job, Megan. Come on, all the way.
Come on, Maddie! Go, Olivia! Go, Olivia! Good job! Good job!
All right, you guys will probably see results online before I see them, so we can start doing the math. Feel free to reply to the broadcast if you have more scintillating findings than I was able to give you during the race, although I know my analysis is hard to beat.
Keep going, Cameron.
The blue wall of South Forsyth. There you go. So a few years back when North Hall was running way beyond a 2A school at that time, should have been able to run, they called themselves the Freight Train of Pain. So we've got the great blue wall of South Forsyth, I guess. Thank you, Joe.
Concern yourself with people that are in front of you. You just concern yourself with the people that are in front of you. Right.
Give you guys a little feel of the cross-country meet.
Let's go, Emma!
Hey.
Better. She looked better.
See, now you're willing to have that now. No, it is on. You're good. Caroline Patterson's mom, who was quite nervous about her, obviously. It's a much better mood now.
Look, your upper class.
Pretty much, man.
And into the crowds. Oh, I'm further away from the finish than I thought. There's mile 3. Never listen to the fans when you're running a race. Gonna make our way. I imagine it's a little premature to, well, we probably can see some of the scores for the boys race if we can find where they're posted. You know, Joe, I read that newsletter and I had forgotten that, so I guess the South Forsyth newsletter gets credit for another stellar commentary.
Second call for junior varsity boys.
I hear it's much improved
To the start line.
from that other guy that used to do it. There's the JV boys getting ready to start.
Now 8:40. Our next JV boys are expected.
See if we can find any results posted before I tune out. Nice way to.
8:55.
Let's see here. All right, I'm not seeing results posted, so you can probably get them online. They may already be there. I think I was hearing they were posting them live. You can probably go to the Mile Split site for the meet. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. Hopefully you'll do the same quality video when I'm actually not at the meets and I want to see somebody else doing it. Talk to you later. Bye.